back in here to the side of the tree farm that I don't really hunt too often. While I was moving the camera over there, caught a glimpse of a pretty good deer. Pretty cool to see a deer moving over on that side of the farm. Might have to give it a shot this late season. Good afternoon, guys. Today is November 27th, and I'm back here at the tree farm, sitting a tree that was the very first tree that I picked out on this property whenever I got permission. I came and walked it and picked out this tree and put some screw-in steps in it, and haven't really hunted it since the very first sit of this year. I'm set up right in the middle of the tree farm. The timber in the ditch is just about 70 yards across the way here, and there is a telephone line that runs basically right through the middle of the farm, and it creates a natural road and path for these deer to walk up to this tree farm right here. This is the last place that I got a picture of the crab-claw 10, and he was out here in daylight last week at about 5 o'clock, just barely in daylight, but I can see a good ways now that all the leaves have fallen. The wind just switched out of the north. It's been out of the south the past day or so, and then about midday today it was switching completely to out of the north. Really gloomy, low pressure, but it's rising with the front we have coming in tomorrow. We'll get situated, hopefully see some deer moving here soon. We'll see. The wind switched completely out of the north and started spitting rain. But it's gonna get dark really quick, I think. It's already about 4 o'clock. Slowly losing camera light. So, I'm gonna stay hunkered down. Hopefully something strolls by. just not the one I'm out here after. But he did exactly what I hoped him to do. Whenever I sit in this stand, whenever I picked out this tree, he came right from the ditch and worked his way down this telephone road, right cutting through the edge of the tree farm. I got my blood pumping. But it's getting darker a lot quick, or it's getting dark a lot quicker than the time is, just because it's really overcast. It's about 5 o'clock right now. I have about 30 minutes of shoot light left. But that was a good way to end the hunt. Hopefully we'll be in the tree tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. It is December 7th here in Missouri. It just, the antlerless portion of Missouri's rifle season just started up this morning. That's why I got the orange on, ready for all these rifle seasons and stuff to get out of the way, so that way we can kind of see what's going on out here with the deer herd. It's been super slow all November. So far here in December, cameras have been super slow, just not really much deer movement, which is really uncharacteristic. I don't know really what's going on. People that I've talked to in the area are saying that they're seeing the same thing, just not a lot of deer moving. I don't know, it's just been a weird November for us here. Got set up here in the finger stand, pretty much just kind of doing a little scouting hunt, to say the least. Not really sure where the deer are moving at, if they're moving out here. This is a cut cornfield, 40 acres down in this bottoms. I got a little poor man plot back behind me here, and further up the north here on the far side of this field, we've got the north plot, which has got some turnips and radishes in it. We've also got rye on all 40 acres of this field, so we got plenty of food. Just kind of patiently waiting for the deer to kind of move back to the food, if there are any deer still around here. It's about 3:15 right now. It warmed up today. Yesterday was high in the 30s. Today it got up in the 50s. Wind switched from a north to a south, so I mean, with any luck, some of these deer will be up and moving. I mean, if I see a doe tonight and she's in range, I'm probably going to take a shot. So I'm going to sit down here and start glassing this field, and hopefully some deer start moving here before too long. I know in my interview, it sounded like there probably wasn't any deer living on this farm, but lo and behold, that right there, I believe there's 7 does out there. That's the most does I have seen since middle of October. I have not seen more than a group of 2 or 3 bucks at the most all November. So seeing 7 deer has pretty much been the highlight of my November and December so far. They just come filing out on this cut cornfield.
It is nice to actually see some deer. I think I've had 13 now, and I don't know what all was across the creek. He eventually came back over here, but it just stinks because you have a nice buck and you haven't seen a shooter buck. I don't even know if he was a shooter. It's kind of hard to see back through there. I'm hoping I got him on some footage so that way I can look back at it, but it looked like he had a really good body on him. It's just nice to finally start seeing some deer again. Gosh, it's been a grind out here. We've tried hunting some other properties and stuff like that, and the deer movement's still been pretty slow. So I think I'm actually gonna try to get down and get out of here because I ran over across that creek. Hopefully get out of here clean and come back out tomorrow and try it again.